Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of April 8, 2025. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Ogintoye, an infantry officer. Cumulative losses. The briefing provides a summary of the total losses incurred by Ukrainian forces since the beginning of the operation, covering a wide array of military hardware and personnel.
Welcome to Frontline Updates, your trusted source for the latest developments on security and defense operations involving military forces. I'm your host, and today we have an exclusive interview with Colonel A.C. Ogintoye, who will provide insights into the progress of the special military operation as of April 8, 2025. Colonel Ogintoye, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with the big picture. What is the overall status of the special military operation as of today, April 8th?
The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to execute operations across multiple fronts with sustained momentum. Our units have made tactical and positional gains, inflicting significant losses on Ukrainian forces and degrading their combat effectiveness across key regions.
Let's go region by region. Starting in the north, what's happening in the Belgorod direction?
In the Belgorod direction, our north group of forces engaged and defeated formations of a mechanized brigade, an assault regiment, and 2 territorial defense brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces. These engagements took place near Krasnopoli, Prokody, Turia, and Mirapolskoye in the Sumy region. The enemy suffered over 110 casualties and lost vehicles, artillery, and ammunition depots.
That sounds like a significant engagement. What about the Donetsk region? There's been a lot of activity there, hasn't there?
Yes. In Donetsk, several groups, west, south, center, and east, have all been active. Our west group secured more advantageous positions and targeted Ukrainian mechanized brigades in Redkadub, Drobashevo, Novoy, and Kirovsk. These operations led to approximately 220 enemy casualties and the destruction of vehicles, artillery, and ammunition.
Let's talk about the southern axis. There's been sustained activity there, particularly around Chasiv Yar.
Our southern group also improved tactical positions by engaging multiple Ukrainian brigades in Novodmitrovka, Konstantinovka, Klebenbyk, and Novolanovka. The enemy suffered around 270 losses in that sector.
That's a heavy toll. What about the center and east groups?
The center group made progress in areas such as Bogdanovka, Dmitrov, Elizavetovka, and others. We faced and overcame mechanized, infantry, airborne, marine, and territorial defense brigades. Losses on the Ukrainian side were severe, about 410 personnel and various U.S.-made vehicles, including Max Pro armored vehicles.
The East Group has been active deeper into Donetsk territory as well. What's the situation there?
The East Group advanced deeper into enemy defenses, targeting brigades in Chervona Zerka, Komar, Volnoy Pol, and Berlitskoye. Ukrainian losses there amounted to around 165 troops, in addition to vehicles and electronic warfare equipment.
You've mentioned U.S.-made equipment several times. Are we seeing a trend in terms of Western-supplied gear being used and lost in these operations?
Yes, we're observing increasing usage of Western-supplied platforms. Armored vehicles like the M113 and HIMARS multiple launch systems are being deployed by Ukrainian forces. However, our units have been successful in neutralizing many of them, both in combat and through air defense interception.
Speaking of air defense, what's the latest on that front?
Our air defense systems continue to perform exceptionally. Over the last 24 hours alone, we intercepted and destroyed 3 JDAM precision bombs, 7 HIMARS rockets, and 102 aircraft-type drones. These results reflect our commitment to protecting our forces and infrastructure from aerial threats.
Let's talk about aviation and artillery support. Were there any strategic strikes?
Yes, operational tactical aviation, unmanned strike drones, missile forces, and artillery conducted precise strikes on 149 enemy locations. We targeted and damaged missile and artillery depots, UAV production workshops, and enemy troop concentrations. These efforts continue to disrupt Ukrainian command and logistics.
I want to shift briefly to the Kursk region. There's been news of Ukrainian attempts to cross into Russian territory. Can you give us an update?
In the Kursk region, our North Group successfully repelled Ukrainian advances and liberated the settlement of Gavo. We defeated multiple brigades, including mechanized, tank, and airborne units, around Gornal and Oleshnya. Our aviation and artillery also struck enemy concentrations across multiple settlements in the Sumy region.
And what's the overall impact in that sector?
In the last 24 hours, they lost over 290 personnel along with tanks, armored vehicles, mortars, and UAV control points. Since the beginning of the fighting in the Kursk direction, the enemy has lost more than 72,000 personnel and thousands of pieces of military hardware, including US-made rocket launchers and electronic warfare systems.
That's a staggering number. Some might ask, what's the strategic goal behind continuing the operation at this scale?
Our objective remains to neutralize the operational capabilities of the Ukrainian armed forces, prevent cross-border threats, and protect our national interests. The scale of the operation is necessary given the extensive support Ukraine is receiving from NATO-aligned partners and the complexity of the battle space.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you. Today, a surge in rape and sexual violence in the conflict-torn DR Congo, along with the killing of 50 hippos by anthrax in the DR Congo, indicates that a chemical-biological attack has occurred. Furthermore, there are reports of conflict in South Sudan, with the UN warning of a renewed civil war and the ongoing war in Sudan impacting the region. Algeria and Mali have blocked flights between each other following a drone incident. Additionally, airstrikes in Sudan's Darfur region are causing civilian casualties.